I've never been the biggest tiramisu fan, but I think this thing has it out for my heart. I mean, they have to mean business with that. We've got a logo. This ought to be the best thing I've had here today. Tonight on my trip to Marco Island, I'm trying out Da Vinci Ristorante Italiano, a Leonardo da Vinci themed Italian restaurant in Marco Island. Let's go see what's up. This looks fantastic. I'm not even sure what that is, and it's got a fantastic bread selection here. Look at that. Wow, and all the entrees. I think that'd be better than Cutler. Hello, fantastic. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm Grace. I'll be taking care of you tonight.
I think I might do that fish specialty. But while the bread is here and hot, I'm gonna go ahead and try some of this spiced olive oil dip with the bread.
You mean for an appetizer?
Yeah, because it's very cheesy and fluffy, and the olive oil here, with whatever spice we've got going on inside of it, is incredibly fruity. It's excellent. I could honestly finish this entire bread tray right now, but I'm not going to, just so I can save room for the entrees I'm going to be reviewing today. We've also got another bread option here. It's like a basic Italian bread. It's got a very crispy edge. This other bread has a really nice crunch on the outside, but I definitely think I prefer this one, which I assume is the focaccia, however you say it, because it's got those thumbprints on the top and a very cheesy texture. Look at that Caesar salad. I don't think I've ever been blown away by a Caesar salad before, so I'm pretty excited to try this. I've enjoyed plenty like caprese salads, but like in general, you know, growing up picky, this was never something I had at Olive Garden or Macaroni Grill or anything like that. But I think that in-house dressing is gonna blow me away. I'm not sure if what I'm tasting is the parm or their dressing, but something about this is so like unbelievably like rich. Like after I chew through, it must be the cheese on top, but it's wonderful. Wow, like the flavor is still lingering in my mouth as I speak. And these croutons are amazing too. There's nothing but like crunch. I always have a hard time eating salads, getting everything on a fork, so if I proceed to do this all carefully and don't look away from my salad, you know I really like it. Otherwise, I don't know if it's worth the effort. You know, I'd rather just eat like a veggie wrap. This is certainly worth the patience. The fresh parm absolutely makes it. Oh my gosh. The dressing is so fresh, I would describe it as like milky. It's like, oh my goodness. I will say, this other bread here has an excellent crust, but it definitely doesn't compare to the focaccia that also comes on that tray. But, you know, still picking at it, so it's definitely good, but I would say that the focaccia bread is like 5-star. This other one is like 3.5 star, but it definitely is still solid bread. And this olive oil, crushed pepper, whatever we got going on here situation completely cleared out because it was just plain delicious. So this fancy halibut, it's a specialty that they've got here today. You know, I'll be honest, the only thing I remember about this is that it's almond crusted. There's kind of a cauliflower, some sort of purple cauliflower mash sauce thing going on at the bottom here. Really a lot, but whatever it is, it looks otherworldly. Like, this looks like something you don't get on Earth. I've never had halibut, and this is like, it's the most chickeny fish I've ever had. And I mean that in a good way. I was imagining it to be like kind of salty, but it's like fantastic. We're gonna get a bite with some of the petals, a lot of that garnish with this alien sauce. That's what it looks like to me, but it's delicious. It's like, oh man, that almond crust atop the halibut really makes it. I feel like it could be a bit saltier, but nonetheless, it's such a unique flavor that it's kind of passing for me. I didn't have any of this asparagus on the plate with it yet though, so let me have some of that. Asparagus is make or break. You either make it delicious or it's all stringy, but I'm sure they've got it. Oh yeah, a generous helping of Dad's chicken parm order over here. To be honest, I can't even remember the last time I had chicken parm, but this smells amazing. Looks like I'm gonna like it even more than the halibut specialty if I had to guess. But everything has been terrific so far. Let's see what it's all about. Yeah, the chicken parm is definitely a zest that I feel like I was desiring while eating the halibut, as this one wasn't that salty. Cheese here, nice flavor. Not as rich and velvety as I would have liked, but it's an amazing chicken fillet under it, which certainly makes up for it. Let me give it one more go. It's a great chicken fillet for the chicken parm that I think could have a crustier coating to it. But you know, the tomato sauce and the mozzarella on top really is making it. It's growing on me a lot as I continue to eat it here. As someone that is very picky with chicken, I do always like it to just melt to the teeth, kind of tender. And it's definitely not what this is, but with the way it's coated, with the, you know, that breading with the cheese and the tomato sauce, definitely makes up for it. An overall solid chicken parm. A bit tough, I'd give it like a 3.5 strong, or like a light 4. This halibut, on the other hand, is something that I enjoy, but it's perplexing me. So I don't really feel like grading it. But I mean, I guess I'll say the asparagus with this like cauliflower, like a purple reduction or whatever this is going on the plate here, is my favorite part about it. I have certainly felt out of my element at Da Vinci's, especially with trays that look like this, but I mean, this is phenomenal. However, I'm about to have pizza, and I don't think it gets easier to review than pizza. We certainly don't have the firmest crust available, but the taste is looking and smelling like it's gonna hold up. So this was the 3-cheese pizza. All right, with 3-cheese pizza going in. Really, the cheese and the spinach is doing what it needs to, but I just think we had the firmness of our crust here on the base of our dough. It would really complete the experience. It is good flavor though. I mean, even the crust alone, I take that back, not the crust alone. It's the cheese and the spinach there. It's excellent, doing exactly what it needs to do. I think the pizza falls short in its droopiness and lack of structure, but still delicious. I mean, I think the cheese and spinach on that was the most flavorful thing I've had through the night. So in turn, it balances out, and I think I also feel 3.5 stars for that pizza as well. So definitely solid, can't complain about it. You know, I think for the halibut specialty, there's a lot going on around it, but the fish fillet in isolation is nothing too fancy taste-wise. And this asparagus, that kind of black sear on there, I mean, I don't think I've enjoyed asparagus this much before, to be quite honest. It's very good with everything else going on the plate here. But I crave a zest when I have the halibut. Like when I went to the chicken parm right after it, it was this intense relief because of the zest from the marinara. And I was really missing that with the halibut. But the Caesar definitely delivered on it. The bread service with that seasoned olive oil definitely delivered on it. The flavor on this pizza definitely delivered on it as well, although he doesn't like to stand up. Not for pictures, no, but, you know, still very good, still lots of flavor. But I'm gonna go ahead and look at the dessert options, see if there's anything else I might wanna try. We'll have to see. Yeah, that red pepper sauce edition was probably a lot harder for me to taste when having it. And then I also mistook the crust for an almond crust. It was a pistachio crust, but very good nonetheless. One of the best things about the halibut specialty, no doubt.
And then for my recommendations, the Napoleon is my favorite. And then if you like chocolate, the chocolate brownie cake is also one of my favorites. But you can never go wrong with the classics either. The tiramisu, I would say, is a customer favorite, and the profiterole as well.
I'm thinking I'm gonna go with the tiramisu.
Wait, tiramisu?
All right. I've never been the biggest tiramisu fan, but I think this thing has it out for my heart with the little presentation here. Take a look at that. I mean, they have to mean business with that. We've got a logo imprinted there. So this ought to be the best thing I've had here today. I want it to be. I really do want it to be. Let's go ahead and go in. None of the chocolate sauce, none of that, none of the fruit. Let's just take it at its word. Just immediate. Cold and soft. Falls apart. Let's see. Oh yeah. It's like I just took a sip of coffee. It's very moist, which I love. Because any cake I eat has got to have a pleasant give, an excellent texture. And the base there kind of falls off, but That's a good thing. The bottom layer is just so dense from all the moisture in this cake that it can't even stay on the fork with everything else. That's that right there. It's like, oh my goodness. I don't get much of the hint of lemon. I believe there's some sort of hint of lemon that's meant to be in the tiramisu. I could be wrong, but I mean, I'm certainly enjoying what I'm having. Let's get some of this in this chocolate sauce here, and how about we toss a blackberry on it, because I know that'll be real acidic and that acid is gonna liven this up even more. Let's give it a go. Very good. That combo didn't bring the heavenly bite I was hoping for, but this on its own is, without a doubt, excellent. I will say the little chocolate drizzle adds some nice depth to the flavor, gives it that cocoa. There's kind of like a chocolate, like mocha almost. Let's get one of our strawberries and the remainder of that chocolate and go in for another bite at the same time. I'd say the strawberry is a significant pairing with this than the blackberry. Really, 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 really nice. Let's try the restaurant's name and logo itself as a piece of chocolate and see how it holds up. Let's see. Pretty much just like a standard piece of Dove chocolate or something, but hey, we're here for the tiramisu, and it is a good one. Matter of fact, it's a great one. I'd give it a strong 4 stars. I think some sort of salted caramel edge to it, something to give it a zing, some kind of lemon aspect to the cream inside, really brighten it up. Could have made it just go all the way home for me and be perfect, but for what it is, I appreciate it a lot. I don't know if I like this or the Caesar salad more. I think the Caesar salad. The Parmesan from that Caesar salad is still haunting me, okay? I mean, this is pretty good, but it gets the silver medal.
I'm giving Da Vinci's a strong 3.5 stars.